Interesting, isn't it?
Do you consider yourself rehabilitated?
Jeff in Las Vegas, how are you, sir?
Hey, Jeff. I'm good. How's Vegas?
Warm and crazy. We got the
Yeah,
NFL
man.
draft. The NFL draft is going on today, and concerts, and all. We're open and ready for business.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get to be a late round pick. Still got like speed, good closing. I'm hoping to be defend passes. So I'm hoping to get the nod.
I am Gordon Tweedy. The conductor. Really? No. I'm like the electric. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit before your time. Trust me, kid. For a while, I was a very big deal. You remember the Pulse. After the Pulse, I shed the name Tweedy and simply became the conductor.
His name is Gordon, and yeah, Gordon the conductor Tweedy is a long-suffering inmate of San Tib, which is a max security prison. And this guy's got the ability to conduct electricity, hence the nickname the conductor. And he's tried to be a good inmate as best he can over the years, but at a certain moment, his patience runs things, and like you might do in a movie, you just start blowing stuff up.
And you're no stranger to working with special effects. Was it kind of easy to step into this character because you were playing with electricity all the time?
Yeah, it's interesting. Like I have a day job directing Superman and Lois, and playing the arch enemy on the Flash. So we do a lot of, these vis effects are completely familiar, and that notwithstanding, anytime the special effects guy says to you like, hey, listen, I'm trying to turn your head away because we're going to blow this panel up right by your face, your heart does start beating just before you do the stunt. So exciting, fun, and a joy to play.
I guess sometimes as an actor, you feel kind of silly doing all the kind of different movements and stuff, but the final result is pretty impressive.
Exactly. I mean, well, I always love doing it. My favorite thing of the Flash is doing the stunts, and this movie has, just a plethora of action and stunts in it. So it was a pleasure to do this one.
And I was surprised to find out that it's a comedy as well. I mean, especially your character. I mean, just the kind of snide remarks and the timing, and it was pretty funny.
You can't have, I think one of the mistakes, if you look at the DC and Marvel big screen, I think the ones that succeed are the ones that are really good stories, action-packed, serious consequences, like the world is going to be blown up, but also they don't take themselves too seriously. And there's, time for Paul Rudd to eat a sandwich, or for, Chris Hemsworth to pass out. And if you remember that one of the quickest ways you're going to align the viewership and bring them to your side is comedy, you're probably going to be okay.
Especially with a cast like this, Michael Rooker playing the warden, or as he says, the overseer, Devlin, a corrupt official. He's more like a high school principal, isn't he, in this movie?
Rooker's great. He's one of, first off, I've liked him through, he's, had a 75-year career, and I've liked him in pretty much everything he's done. And off camera, he's just a delight to hang with, and on camera, he's a spectacular talent. So he sunk his teeth into the role of the overseer, the warden, and I think people that watch, and again, it's free, so why wouldn't you, are going to be really happy watching like Bruce Willis and Michael Rooker tear things up.
Yeah, especially Bruce Willis playing the Loeb, who's a super genius. I mean, what a great subtle performance from him. But there was one actor I wanted you to comment on. Was his name John DeSantis, who plays Darius? This goblin face, and the guy looked like a mountain.
I'm glad you brought that up. John DeSantis himself is about 12 feet tall. And he's got this like barrel gravel voice. So, and by the way, sweetest human being in the world, but anytime he shows up next to you, you're like, John. And so he's also a very tolerant and patient human being, because as you saw, the prosthetic that John's in is, it's about 3 or 4 hours daily. And John was nothing but a delight, never a complaint, always just a joy to hang with, and just a great, great, great human being.
Yeah, I just loved how you would just have your scene going. He'd just step into frame and this giant guy would walk in and he was real subtle. That's what I loved about him. He's like, come with me. You know,
Yeah,
just like,
he's a very talented actor.
well, congratulations on it's based on a graphic novel. So it definitely has that comic book feel, but it's also got some fun. It's got some great action in it. Corrective Measures streaming for free on Tubi. Thank you so much, Tom, and best of luck with the film.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. All the best.